Hi, Astro amigos. Welcome back to Astrology with Ninad. The year 2025 is coming very soon, and in this video, I'm going to discuss the 2025 yearly annual horoscope forecast for the 11th sign in the zodiac, which is Aquarius, known as Kumbh Rashi. I am going to discuss several major life areas such as career, health, finance, education, travel, and much more. But before I get to the prediction part, I would like to take a moment to analyze the transit and placement of the four major planets Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Why these planets in particular? Because they tend to transit in sign and houses for long periods of time as compared to the other planets such as Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. So naturally, they tend to exert more influence and make more impact. Starting with Saturn, it will be in your ascendant itself till March 28. But on March 29, it will leave the sign of Aquarius and transit to the sign of Pisces in your second house and will stay there for the rest of the year. Talking about Rahu, it will be in your second house till May 17 in the sign of Pisces. But on May 18, the north node of the moon will transit to your ascendant in the sign of Aquarius itself and will stay there for the remainder of the year. Similarly, its counterpart Ketu, the south node of the moon, will be in your 8th house till May 17 in the sign of Virgo, after which it will transit to your 7th house in the sign of Leo and will stay there for the remaining year. Finally, Jupiter, Dev Guru Brihaspati will transit multiple times this year, starting with its initial transit from start of the year till May 13 in the sign of Taurus in your 4th house. Then it will transit on May 14 to your 5th house in the sign of Gemini. Once again on October 18, it will transit to its exaltation sign of Cancer in your 6th house. Finally, one more time, it will move back to your 5th house in the sign of Gemini on December 5th. So these are the key transits in 2025 of the four major grahas. Now let's get started with the prediction part. Talking about career, overall, the second half of the year is going to be a much better year for your career area as compared to the first half. And there are multiple reasons for that. The first reason is that Saturn's strong malefic impact will be on your career house till around end of March. And even after that, your career lord Mars is not going to be that strongly placed till June. On June 5, it will transit to the sign of Leo, after which the more positive kind of events related to your career area can unfold. But still, I will say that Jupiter's aspect also will be on your career house in the first 5 months. So, no need to fear. You can still make good progress. You can still achieve good success at your workplace if you are willing to put in the hard work and effort. Because for the moon sign people, Sadhisati is also active, right? So, as long as you're willing to kind of lead a disciplined, structured work life, you're willing to follow the rules, you are ready to put in, you know, a little more hard work and effort than what others are putting, then certainly you will reap the rewards for the same, because Saturn's eventual transit will be to the second house, the Dhanasthan. So naturally, it can give you the kind of benefits that you deserve for the kind of commitment, dedication that you have been putting in your career area for a while now, because its impact has been on your 10th house for quite some time. So, a lot of relief will be felt slowly from April onwards, and the improvement will keep happening more and more as the months move forward. So, if you really need to take any important career related decision, whether changing jobs, applying for promotion, applying for interdepartmental transfer, all these sort of things, try to do it after April and avoid doing it in the first 3 months. Talking about business, overall, your business related area is looking to be very positive from, you can say, March 29 onwards. Once again, a similar kind of trend I am seeing here because Saturn is not only impacting your career house but your business house as well. So same rule applies. Follow disciplined, structured process to your business activities. Treat your subordinates, your employees, your business partners with respect. Treat your mentor with respect, and you know do business in an ethical, righteous way. And Saturn will give you the rewards for it. Increase profits, revenues, all sorts of these things can happen slowly from the month of April onwards. So just try to play it as safe as possible, stick with the status quo, take calculated risk, and you will be fine. If we talk about finance, then overall, the financial area is looking to be quite strong in the second half of the year because your wealth lord, the controller of your finances, is mainly Jupiter. And in May, it will transit to your fifth bhava from where it will directly aspect the 11th house. So you will have good inflow of money from your past investments, from different sources of income, and overall you will start to feel more financially stable. Saturn's transit also in your second house will help you to build up your financial wealth accumulation. Just be a bit cautious in the first 4 5 months because Rahu's transit in your second house is going to be there and Ketu's in the eighth house. So avoid major risky speculative financial investments like cryptocurrency, penny stocks, gambling, betting. Otherwise, chance of loss is also likely. If we discuss health, overall the health area is looking to be good for the most part. Your Lagnesh, the lord of your ascendant, will be well placed. So as long as you do take good care of your health, your diet, regular medication on time, if you do take medication, exercise, pranayam, yoga, meditation, taking walks, basically being proactive, being outdoorsy, all these kind of things will help to keep your energy levels channeled in the right way. If I talk about love life, in terms of single people wanting to get into a relationship, May to October is a very good time period, and even the month of December in 2025, where single people can find the right match for them, and especially through communication, right? It can be online, it can be through your workplace, it can be through any kind of activity that you like to do, like you take a dance class or you take a fitness class, any kind of everyday work life routine that you engage in. You have the possibility of connecting someone like minded there. And for those couples already in a relationship, things are looking quite good and positive this year. Especially the second half is going to be filled with a lot of passion, love, romance, lot of communication, which will help to increase your bonding, help to increase your trust. Your dependability will get stronger with each other. Just compromise, and your relationship will only flourish. If I talk about marriage in terms of single people wanting to get married this year, the first 3 4 months definitely need to be avoided for marriage related area. From you can say April, mid May onwards, time will get better. But don't forget that Ketu will be in your seventh house. So some sort of detachment can be felt. As a single person, you might not even feel like getting married this year. You might just feel like maybe I will, push it to next year or something, because Ketu can give those feelings of detachment. And the same applies for couples already married. You can feel a bit of detachment from your spouse. You might feel to do things on your own. Even travel, you might feel to do some solo traveling. It can be a good time for some self reflection. um, revisiting any issues that need to be addressed in your married life, in your relationship, working on resolving those differences. That can be a key theme this year. If I talk about education, in terms of primary education for those students pursuing bachelor's high school, the first 5 months are looking very positive. You will be very enthusiastic. You will be very filled with a lot of optimism about your studies, and you will make good progress. Even second half of the year, you will still do fine. Talking about higher education for students pursuing master's PhD program, the time is looking good and will be exceptional from May to October and the month of December. You will make excellent academic progress in that time period. And it can even be a great time for relocating to a foreign country for pursuit of higher education. If I talk about children area, for those people having children, your relationship with your children will be mostly smooth throughout the year, although a lot of communication will be required to maintain, being on the same page with your child. And, especially the second half of the year will involve a lot of communication, lot of talk, lot of kind of communication to try to resolve any differences there might be, so that you can be on the same page moving forward. Finally, travel. In terms of short distance travel journeys, the first, you can say, first 5 6 months are not, or the first 5 months at least, are not looking that great for short distance traveling. If you have the option of working fully remote or even a hybrid job, I will recommend that instead of doing frequent short distance traveling. The second half of the year is looking very good. No issues seen there. In terms of long distance travel journey vacation, the time is looking to be good throughout the year, especially the second half of 2025 is looking to be superb for long distance vacation travel journeys. If you had put those aside for a while, you can certainly think of embarking on the same this year, especially the second half. So, looking at the big picture, things are only getting better, things are improving. For Aquarius sign, for moon sign people, your second phase of Sade Sati will also end, a big relief. Your third phase will start, which will still be much better. Overall, Saturn's transit, Rahu's placements, Jupiter, Ketu, all are looking fine for the most part. Especially your Lagnesh, most important, Saturn's placement is looking very, very good and much, much better, because now it will leave your natal, moon, the first house, transit to the second. For the ascendant as well, it will transit to the second, which will be good in the Dhanastan. So it will start to impact your mind less and impact your wealth more, which will be a good thing. And even Rahu in the first house, that transit can give you a lot of ingenious ideas, a lot of outside the box, innovative, non-traditional ideas, especially if you apply those, in your workplace, in your business, which can maybe improve the workflow efficiency, which can be innovative, can create a new workflow, which can make things easier, maybe for your business or your job, or for any school project or assignment. It can do wonders for you. So try to think unconventionally, try to think outside the box, be innovative, be creative in your decision making process, and it can work quite well for you this year. So overall, it is looking to be a much more positive year as compared to 2024. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope you have a fabulous 2025. Thank you.